Hey, welcome back to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, and trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so you can easily choose the best watch for yourself in the comfort of your own home. We offer the lowest prices anywhere online, and if you'd like to know the price, simply click on the links in the description below. We greatly appreciate if you purchase your next watch from us at JazzTime.com. Today we'll be taking a look at this Rolex Datejust with the white mother of pearl dial, diamond hour marks, diamond bezel, and Oyster Bracelet, reference number 126334. Now, if you're wondering why you haven't actually seen one of these before, it's because Rolex actually doesn't offer this watch. They actually do not make this watch with all of this, as you see here, with the diamond bezel specifically. But they make this with actually the white gold fluted bezel or the smooth dome bezel. So right here, this is what the bezel used to be. This is what it used to be. This is what it used to look like, rather, right, with the white gold fluted bezel. But right now, it is made at the customer's request with a diamond bezel. We can do this for you at our website, jazztime.com. Links in the description below if you want to pick up one of these for yourself without all the explanations. You just want it right now, just go there, click in the description below. But if you want a little bit more, here it is. So I'll be going over the case, the dial, the bezel, the crown, the functions, as well as the movement and the bracelet. And I'll be giving my thoughts on these throughout this video. So starting off with this case, it's in the name, Datejust 41 millimeters from finger to thumb. That's the distance, the diameter from the 2 o'clock to 8 o'clock position, sides of the case, as well as the 10 and 4 o'clock positions. Same distance, same diameter, same 41 millimeters. You have the monoblock middle case with the screw down case back and the Rolex winding crown to ensure water resistance down to 100 meters or 330 feet below sea level. Overall, you have a nice high polished look to this entire case made of oyster steel, high polish on the front as well. Oyster steel being Rolex's own proprietary blend of steel and other minerals to create a very high lustrous case, while also making the strength required of the strongest of steels. And taking a look at what's sitting on the front of this bezel is an aftermarket bezel in white gold with diamonds placed all the way around it, also placed as regularly as you would find on a Rolex. Now, this came again at a customer's request because Datejust 36s and 31s and below all come with this potential option. You can buy it from Rolex like this, but not in the Datejust 41 size for whatever reason. So we've decided that we can actually do this at anyone's request because we can just pop off the old bezel, the white gold fluted bezel, or the steel bezel, whichever happens to be available. Or if you happen to have one with the white gold fluted bezel and you want to step up to the diamond bezel, you can do that through us at jazztime.com. So looking here, you have again all these diamonds nicely arranged regularly and hand set, all in white gold, just as you would find on a Datejust 31 version of this model. All right. Also on this dial, you also have 10 more diamonds all around. This one, the factory dial, of course, the white mother of pearl. I can't see any colors in my monitoring here. I'm looking at my monitoring. I don't see any colors, hardly any colors. With my own eyes, far more colors. So, you know, that's just an optics thing. A thing that happens with camera sensors is that they just don't pick up color separation quite as well as eyes do. So you need to see this one in person. It's absolutely brilliant. Just so many reds, greens, purples, yellows, you name it, the color is on this dial. But anyway, I digress. 10 round set diamonds in 18 karat white gold settings, also 18 karat white gold hands and 18 karat white gold Rolex crown at the 12 o'clock position. All right. There's also the date aperture, also in a 18 karat white gold border. All those elements made in 18 karat white gold. How many times am I going to say that? Maybe a couple more times. Just to make sure that none of the elements here actually tarnish over time. It all keeps the same look for its entire lifetime. Small on the dial, the date aperture, but also big under the Cyclops lens here. So the Cyclops lens part of the glare proof, or glare resistant rather, and scratch resistant sapphire crystal on the front. So you get a clear view into this dial at any time. Now looking at the functions of this watch, you can simply unwind the crown at the 3 o'clock position. This allows you to wind the watch at the first position. So if you're at a dead stop, about 20 to 30 full winds will get you to the full power reserve. Rather simple there. Pull the crown out to the next position. You can continue to wind the crown clockwise to advance the date forward. It's about a quarter turn for each day, so pretty easy there. If you find yourself on the 30th of a month, say April 30th, and the day after would be the first of the next month, well, just simply rotate it once, wait for the hour hand to pass midnight, and you'll be on the first of the next month. Nice and easy. Pull the crown out to the final position, and note that the seconds hand does in fact stop, so that you actually do have that ability to set excuse me, to set the minute hand precisely where it needs to go based on the position of that seconds hand. Now keep in mind that there's no minute track on this dial, so keep in mind that you can use the rehaut, the engraving of the name Rolex on the inner bezel, as your method of placing the minute hand, because the X signifies every 5 minutes, ROLE being the other 4 minutes for every 5-minute interval. So simply place the minute hand wherever it needs to go based on the position of that seconds hand. Wait for an atomic clock to roll around and synchronize up. Press the crown back in to start up that seconds hand. Nice and easy. And screw the crown tightly back against the case to ensure the water resistance of this watch. So what makes all of this work? It's some in-house made Rolex caliber movement. You can't see it through the case back, but you do have the added steel protection there. All right, the in-house made caliber 3235, again made in-house by Rolex. You have the plus or minus 2 second per day time differential after casing, giving you the superlative chronometer certification as printed on this and every Rolex dial. There's also the center hour, minute, and seconds hands, the instantaneous date with the rapid setting, and the stop seconds for precise time setting. All those functions I had just demonstrated using the winding crown just earlier. The oscillator on the inside features a paramagnetic blue parachrome hairspring with high performance Paraflex shock absorbers, meaning that you can take this watch relatively close to magnets like circuitry and the like, or even your refrigerator, and you can also take a few bumps here and there. You'll be keeping track of time just fine. No need to worry about the timekeeping ability of the watch or the movement on the inside. The automatic portion of this watch is featured in the bidirectional self-winding perpetual rotor on the inside of the movement, center mounted, meaning that basically just wind the watch manually using the winding crown and just put it on your wrist. Natural movements of your wrist will keep that perpetual rotor spinning with the natural movements of your wrist, keeping the mainspring balance, or keeping the mainspring nice and charged up. All right, rather simple there. All right, now, and basically, the power reserve for this watch will also be 70 hours, basically 3 whole days. So that means you can set this down on a Friday evening, pick it back up early Monday morning, ready to conduct business. No need to wind the watch. Just wear it all Monday, you'll be back to the full power reserve, no problem. And while I'm zoomed out here, you can also see the full Oyster Bracelet here, center links high polish with the satin brush links on the outside, 3-piece links across, with high polish on the sides of those links as well, right? Moving down, tapering down to the folding clasp here with the raised Rolex crown logo. Simply lift the top to open it, to unhook it, and you can see the Rolex stamped logo on the inside and the full steel construction as well. And also, the added benefit of the Oyster folding clasp is the Easy Link 5mm extension. So if you have your watch sized perfectly to your wrist at this smaller position, you can simply, well, you can wear your watch throughout your day, but the natural hydration of your body as well as the environment around you, the temperature of the environment around you rather, will make your wrist swell, and it happens to everyone. So if that happens, you can just simply reach under here, pull it straight out, and there you go, another half Oyster link, or in other words 5mm, for your extra comfort of your wrist. And when you no longer need it, just simply fold it back in on itself and press it back into the clasp, nice and clean, nice and easy. All right, and while I'm here, I can try it on and give you my thoughts as to how it wears on my wrist. 7 inches in circumference. All right, so 41mm, kind of a big watch for me. This is the absolute largest I would ever go, and actually this is actually a hair too big for me, but that's just me. If your wrist is bigger than this, or if you are going for wrist presence, then perfect watch for you. tiny bit of framing from the 12 and 6 o'clock sides for the bracelet, but otherwise huge dial, absolutely big, very easy to read as well, with those diamond hour markers, making it so that you can basically see the hour marks at any angle. All right, trying to pick that up on my camera here, that you can basically, as long as you have light, you can see the hours at any angle. Very easy to read, and with the white mother of pearl, gives a very nice distinct sense of class and just overall elegance. And with all the colors that are emanating off of this thing, it's just absolutely beautiful. And again, I'm sorry that you can't see this. You might not be able to see it on YouTube as easily as I can with my eyes, but trust me, when you see this with your eyes, it's so many more colors than what I can see on my monitor here. Right now, looking straight down the wrist here, a little bit of space under the lugs just because the watch is a little bit big for me, but that's just me. If you have a larger wrist, 7.5, maybe even 8 inches or larger, this will fit you just fine. A little less space under the lugs, but you do have the breathability of the Oyster Bracelet. A bit sportier than the Jubilee bracelet, because you do have the extra strength and durability of the 3-piece link across assembly here with the flat links as well. But Rolex makes this with basically zero tolerance, so that means that you can wear this without it pinching your skin. It won't pull the hairs out of your wrist. It feels comfortable and it vents the wrist throughout the day, so you can continue to wear this and not get a whole band of sweat around your wrist. It feels very comfortable on the inside, and certainly with the 41mm size case, gives it a little bit of heft, more than you would find from a 31 or even a 28, obviously, but it certainly feels like you have something on your wrist, and it matches the wrist presence with the size, and with all these diamonds, just makes it absolutely beautiful. Certainly you can wear this to your next event and everyone's heads will turn to see this one. This is absolutely beautiful. But enough of what I think. What do you guys think about this watch? Let us know down in the comments below what you think about this Rolex Datejust 41 with a white mother of pearl dial, diamond hour markers, but with also a diamond bezel aftermarket placed by us, so that, you know, the lucky customer who ordered one of these is getting more bang for their buck than, well, Rolex doesn't even offer this one. But I'm sure that, well, I do know that if you buy a model with this native on here, it would actually cost more than just simply replacing the bezel and buying an aftermarket bezel and placing one of your own on there. So if you have any thoughts on that, be sure to leave them down in the comments below. Be sure to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we go live with another video like this one. And as always, if you'd like to purchase this watch or any other watch, visit our store at jazztime.com. Links in the description below where you can get it for the lowest possible price anywhere online. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.